Long ago, the Israelites lived under the harsh rule of the Philistines. They had turned away from God, and oppression was heavy upon the land. But God, in His mercy, sent a man who would be chosen from birth to begin delivering His people, a man named Samson. Even before Samson was born, God spoke to his mother through an angel. "You will conceive and give birth to a son," the angel said, "and no razor shall touch his head, for the boy will be a Nazirite set apart to God. He will begin to deliver Israel from the Philistines." Samson's parents were amazed and fearful. They knew the weight of such a calling, yet they obeyed. When Samson grew, it became immediately clear that he was no ordinary man. From boyhood, he displayed incredible strength and courage, though he also struggled with human desires and impulses. One day, Samson was traveling to Timnah to see a woman who had caught his eye. On the road, a ferocious lion appeared, roaring and threatening him. Everyone else would have fled, but Samson's heart was fearless. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and with a roar of his own, he tore the lion apart with his bare hands. Later, he returned to the carcass and found something remarkable. Bees had built a hive inside the lion filled with honey. He tasted it and even shared it with his parents. A strange yet miraculous gift from God. A reminder that God's provision often comes in unexpected ways. As Samson grew into manhood, his strength became legendary. He challenged the Philistines at every turn, using his gifts to resist oppression. His first marriage to a Philistine woman caused tension with his own people and with the enemy. On one occasion, when the Philistines killed his bride, Samson captured 300 foxes, tied torches to their tails, and released them into the Philistine fields, burning their crops and causing chaos. Samson's exploits grew bolder. In the city of Gaza, Philistine men attempted to trap him at night, but the Spirit of the Lord came upon him. He lifted the massive city gates onto his shoulders and carried them to the top of a hill outside the city. Witnesses were stunned. They had never seen such strength. But Samson's life was not only about victories, it was also about human weaknesses. He struggled with desire, pride, and impatience. These weaknesses made him vulnerable to the schemes of the Philistines. Enter Delilah, a woman who knew how to appeal to his heart. She was bribed by the Philistines to uncover the secret of his strength. For 3 attempts, Samson tricked her. But eventually, in a moment of misplaced trust, he revealed that his power came from his unshorn hair, the symbol of his Nazirite vow to God. While he slept, Delilah had his hair cut. The Spirit of the Lord left him, and Samson was captured, bound in chains, and handed to the Philistines. They blinded him and put him in prison, forcing him to grind grain for their amusement. The Philistines celebrated, believing they had conquered Israel's strongest man. For years, Samson endured humiliation and despair, but even in the darkness, he remembered God. His heart cried out for strength and redemption. Finally, the Philistines brought Samson to their temple to entertain them before a crowd of thousands. He leaned against the pillars of the temple, weary and broken. In a final prayer, he said, "Lord, strengthen me once more, that I may take vengeance on the Philistines for my eyes." God heard his prayer. Samson pushed with all his remaining strength. The temple shook violently, the pillars cracked, and the entire structure collapsed, killing the Philistines and Samson himself. Though he died, he achieved victory. God's purpose was fulfilled through him. Samson's life was a story of extraordinary strength, human weakness, and divine purpose. He made mistakes, he followed his desires at times, yet God's Spirit still worked through him to accomplish the impossible. His battles, victories, and failures are a reminder that God's power can work even through flawed people. Samson's life also teaches us about the consequences of pride and disobedience. But ultimately, it celebrates redemption, courage, and faith in God. His story continues to inspire, showing that even in human weakness, God's strength can shine. His purposes can be fulfilled, and his miracles can amaze the world. Even today, the name Samson reminds us, God chooses ordinary people, equips them with extraordinary gifts, and can accomplish great things through them no matter their flaws. Strength without God can fail, but God's power through faith and obedience brings true victory.